Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial.
Baltimore Ravens player Ben Cleveland was charged with DUI in Georgia after being pulled over for erratic driving near Milledgeville. A sheriff's deputy reported that Cleveland's truck weaved outside its lane and nearly went into a ditch. He admitted to drinking but claimed he had stopped 2 hours prior. A blood alcohol test showed 0.178, above Georgia's legal limit. Cleveland was also charged with failing to stay in his lane. The 6'6", 343-pound lineman, a former University of Georgia standout, has played 54 games for Baltimore since being drafted in 2021. He has faced injuries and mostly played special teams. The Ravens have not commented on the incident. In other developments, over 100 skiers and snowboarders were rescued after a ski lift stalled at Pat's Peak in Henniker, New Hampshire. Around 120 people were stranded for about 90 minutes in freezing conditions after the lift malfunctioned at 2 p.m. Monday. The resort attributed the issue to a derailment, where the lift's rope came off the cable, halting operations. The New Hampshire State Fire Marshal's office determined wind gusts, not mechanical failure, caused the incident. Ski Patrol and the Henniker Fire Department safely evacuated all passengers using ropes. No injuries were reported. The Fire Marshal's office commended the rescue teams for their swift response. In other updates, a measles outbreak in rural West Texas has grown to 58 cases, with 45 in Gaines County. Neighboring New Mexico has 8 cases, some possibly linked to Texas. 13 people are hospitalized. Officials say the outbreak is centered in a close-knit, under-vaccinated Mennonite community. Measles is highly contagious and can cause severe complications. The MMR vaccine is safe and effective, but vaccination rates have declined. Gaines County has one of Texas' highest vaccine exemption rates, with nearly 14% of K-12 students opting out. Health officials are running vaccination clinics and education efforts. Measles cases have increased nationwide, with outbreaks in Chicago in 2024 and record cases in 2019. In another update, U.S. and Russian officials met in Saudi Arabia to discuss ending the Ukraine war, but Ukraine was not involved. Russia and the U.S. agreed to appoint special representatives and begin settlement talks soon. The U.S. proposed a moratorium on attacks on energy infrastructure. Ukrainian President Zelensky criticized the talks, saying Ukraine would not accept a deal made without it. The White House emphasized its commitment to peace, but acknowledged Ukraine might not agree with the process. Meanwhile, European leaders met in Paris to discuss security and possible troop deployment in Ukraine after a peace deal. The talks mark the first senior-level U.S.-Russia engagement since 2021, with further negotiations expected. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.